Hey guys, how's it going? Lou here to do a review of the Week 18 NFL DFS slates. So we have the Saturday slate to review, and we have the Sunday slate to review. Overall, broke even this weekend, so no big wins, but I only put in a handful of lineups due to how difficult it is to project this slate. We have players that are going to be rested. We have players that are going to see reduced workloads, but then we had players who were actually playing for something, and those were the guys we probably should have targeted. So we'll just do a review of what went right, what went wrong, and then think about how we can improve our strategy for the playoffs. All right, so looking at Saturday's slate, I kind of went all in on Joe Burrow and the Bengals here. So I think in all of my stacks, I stacked Burrow with Chase and Higgins. I was really playing into the game script theory of the the Ravens blowing out the Browns, therefore Derrick Henry getting a reduced workload. But surprisingly, the Browns hung in there for a while up until the last quarter, and Derrick Henry kind of just broke the game open and scored all of the points. We lost out on Zay Flowers getting hurt, but we only had one lineup with him in it. But overall, the biggest mistake here was pretty much fading Derrick Henry. In this contest, he was in 60% of lineups. I only had him in 25% of mine, so I didn't win any money. I also was really high on Jamari Thrash, who was, rightfully low owned, only 2.4%. I was really excited when the contest first started. I thought I was getting a lot of leverage there. Michael Woods was ruled out, so Jamari Thrash was going to get thrust into that wide receiver 3 position. But just knowing how the offense has been operated as of late, even with Bailey Zappi coming in, I should have known that Jerry Jeudy was going to be the focal point of the offense. Not that he had a big game, but all of the targets pretty much went to him. Jamari Thrash did have a controversial touchdown catch called back. Wasn't that controversial, but made a nice grab, but it was just punched out before he can secure the ball and get into the end zone and cross the plane. So unfortunately, that was called back. I actually had a prop bet on him to score a touchdown, small prop bet, like 20 bucks. So I was excited when I saw the play, disappointed when I saw the outcome. So $80 entered to this contest, ended up walking away with zero. Moving on to Sunday, I put 2 entries into the Millie Maker contest, and those also lost. So I was just not off to a good start. In this stack, I went with Herbert, Dobbins, McConkey, and Disley. I faded the one guy that got all of the work, and that was Quentin Johnston. But filled in the rest of my lineup with some chalky plays like Michael Carter, Brian Thomas Jr., and Jawan Jennings. No touchdowns out of any of those guys. The only touchdown came from Malik Neighbors. So yeah, tough lineup there. And this lineup, I try to get a little different. I played a Colt stack here with a Brian Thomas Jr. bringback. So Brian Thomas Jr. and Malik Neighbors were, the core of all my lineups. I entered 3 this day. Same with Michael Carter. And this just didn't get me there. But the lineup that did get me there in a smaller scale contest, only 563 contestants, I placed 26th. And that was a lineup of Joshua Dobbs, Michael Carter, Bijan Robinson, Brian Thomas Jr., Malik Neighbors, Drake London, Kyle Pitts, and Marvin Harrison Jr. So I was fortunate enough to hit the head with Brian Robinson or Bijan Robinson and Drake London. Kyle Pitts, really disappointing outing, only 2 catches. He was pretty much a play to pivot off of Darnell Mooney since he was ruled out. I figured Pitts can have a respectable week, see targets alongside of Drake London, but Penix just went to London and he had an absolute ceiling day. But this won me $200 on a $50 entry, so overall, between Saturday and Sunday, ended up breaking even, which is okay by my book. So really what we want to do here is, review what went right, what went wrong, and try to adjust for this upcoming weekend. So this upcoming slate is going to be the playoff slate, so the wild card round. I'm not sure what the slates are looking like yet. As of right now on DraftKings, I only see 2. I see one for Saturday and then one for Saturday through Monday. Hopefully there's also a Sunday slate, which is a Millie Maker contest. Maybe they're just getting that ready. I'm not entirely sure, but either way, we'll be playing these slates. I probably won't be playing the Saturday through Monday. I just don't like the money sitting there for 3 days. I like being able to play my lineups, see how they finish that day, and then either bring home some money or walk away with nothing. But we'll be back to do an in-depth analysis of the player pool, see what we're thinking in terms of stacks and strategies, and try to win some money over the weekend. But thanks, guys, for watching. My apologies if I let you down with some picks, but we'll look to right the ship and win some money this weekend. So thanks again for watching. We'll see you guys soon.